It's Wednesday, the center in Kansas City, Missouri, and winter has arrived.
This is a tag team match set for one fall. Part of the AEW World Trios Champion. He is the Jon Moxley.
So I've seen the most explosive, pun intended, things out with the Death Riders. We are in for a ride.
Monday with all-in tickets going month with the Continental Classic. That is scared the hell out of Bonnie. I have given Orange Cassidy meant by that, but
today I would be very concerned.
Yeah, thankfully this be there. Speaking backstage, that those chemicals in hand.
Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 200
Tag team action, but and Pat here tonight.
Yeah, Gang Buddies, tag team partner, birds of a different feather.
Tag team partner from wherever. Chili Squeeze.
Team of Orange Cassidy and Jay White came about, defeating the bastard Pat. Jay White was descended upon by the Death that intervened. We even saw Christian pick his shot, but it seems maybe about to meet their match.
A while, didn't it? For a number of AEW
Themselves, it could be that all these people have competed world championship. Hangman Page wants to kick things off. Here, at first, they're going to test that knife. And
White wants Jon Moxley. He wants to become Orange Cassidy's motive has been to help as they wanted to right now.
Well, I think that Jon Moxley has over AEW. You think Jay White's motives say more self-serve,
now out of the head of the AEW.
Jay White and Jon Moxley battle in front of our announce between these two men. Going back in 2020, but right now, last month, Orange Cassidy right hands to the
Lord. Jay White will not. This is all over the place.
One more. After being introduced to our perhaps with a target on the three of.
Orange Cassidy will do this since the match against Jon.
Now the action into the ring, backbreaker of Jon Moxley's boot breaks it up.
Women's World Title match all here tonight.
You're a call for the AEW Women's World Championship, our league action, the Continental Classic. But right now, Jon Moxley, chest or chops, I should say.
Man, it's Moxley that they've out-chopped him.
The other Death Riders aren't involved. It's a pretty fair, Nigel.
At the moment,
sliding dropkick, Pac, nasty body
Moxley's
shots.
in his own corner there to make a tag. Who's
threatened by the Blade Runner and the Orange Punch.
Ahead of this one. I said it, but it's announced it.
In each other in the interim.
Side, and this is Orange Cassidy introduction. Said they are.
But Nigel, to that full gear since he had those chemicals poured down his throat.
You can understand why.
I think Orange Cassidy's afraid at all. I think, that he can execute for a shot at the AEW.
It's up in the suites here somewhere at the T-Mobile.
Certainly, Jon Moxley, one individual gunning for him. Certainly he had to know it was coming.
But he executes that contract anytime.
That's right, all Cage has to do is...
And Cassidy still from that chemical.
To make his tag as well then.
Big time back by Master Pac elevated here above the...
And insinuate.
Oh, but Pac by Jay White and the wing and a miss by against this unlikely duo of Jay White and fans. Action, our opening contest continues.
Show me what I should for your head. Top guys out. AEW.
On TNT.
Kansas City, Missouri. We got a view from the sky. Watching our opening contest, Jon Moxley, likely duo of Switchblade, Jay White, and it has been all Death Riders.
And they take far more time. Synergy City. Both have a say from Jon Moxley.
Similar
Riders are far more on the same.
That's right, Nigel. That's a good point. They really are this match.
As Pac now and Tony, we briefly touched Sabian and Nick Wayne who attacked that
Cage. Taking advantage here for Christian Cage, but obviously I think they are part of the
patriarchy.
And they're educating his youngs a little bit of advice. I said
Christian Cage is sending them for refreshments. Christian Cage,
yeah, he's the worst.
Jay White forcing the break from the bottom rope.
Cage.
Jealousy of
There he is.
Up,
very good.
puffing up.
There you go. Here we go.
Is made the AEW World Champion Jon.
You as well, Tony.
Jon Moxley right now.
Headbutt, short arm lariat, kick out. You know, since he put that world's case that Marina Shafir is carrying around contains that. AEW doesn't deserve. One deserves to look.
He's mine until AEW, and he's going to keep the title away.
Everyone to be as vicious as he in the death run.
To have people.
Days ago about that drag out to Orange Cassidy. Cassidy raring to those chemicals poured down his.
Oh, he comes in swinging away.
And Cassidy, elbow driving knee. Looks under and tried to counter with the sunset flip. Pete Cassidy coming through, looking at Cassidy. Now Orange Cassidy on the assault. Cassidy, and now diving DDT. Orange Cassidy within a hair's.
Frustrated now, a little frustration on the face.
And you often see on the face of Orange Cassidy.
Oh,
he's got caught.
Cassidy. Moxley missed. Cassidy did. By Pac. Cassidy looking to go for. Able to block it. Start. Oh, with the high.
Yeah, hit the
Watch
beach
out. Beach.
It's amazing what the match going.
His ability to take a real ass kicking.
Oh, wait a second. Wheeler Yuta. Cassidy.
Shrugged her off.
A wild swing orange punch from Moxley. Perhaps one more point. Page.
Comes in, goes right into Moxley.
Page interjected. Hatcher for his own reasons. Changing shots.
Absolutely, but it's everything.
About if Jay White. White. Blade Runner. He is cackling with delight. Imagine if these men, Tony. Imagine if these
Just cost Orange win against the Death Riders, and we know that with the Hangman, and then
recriminations are seizing on this.
Wow. Right. Often I agree with you. It's everyone on a platter.
And this is the Daniel Cassidy focusing on his Continental Clatter and the General John Mox.
Orange Cassidy, Jay White Hangman completely towards the Death Riders.
Marina Shafir, Wheeler Yuta, and Pac can just mention first time ever.
You're under arrest. What's it gonna be? All right, fine. The hard way it is.
Here's the head. Where's its man? It's the only way to live. To live is with a knife burning down to the end of the wick. This is the problem. I want the next title shot. No, I want run your lines, egos. It's about me. None of this. We do not fight flesh and blood. This gift. What a 8-4-way.
Throwing out the challenge of 4 Cassidy, Switchblade, Jay White, and Hangman. Advantageous position, Nigel.
That is some confidence. May his back is against the wall, but like he said, wait a second.
As I literally sit down and shut your mouth for the world title at World's End, huh? Shut up! With every person in this match at Full Gear, and so did Hangman Morgan. I said shut up! And Orange Cassidy, my biggest problem is with you, John Mox. And if you happen to could be waiting on the other side, and if I will send you back into a tailspin, head saying, it's okay, John, do have that drink. I will send to rehab the World Heavyweight Champion. I am the face of TBS now and forever. Undisputed next, AEW.
Well, Christian Cage, you could imagine that those.
Before I leave, oh.
With that arm in the cast,
Get some security.
away, and now he's forced as Hook battering Christian Cage.
Spirit.
He is out of control.
Cage is going to sleep.
Throw him off the balcony.
Why not?
Hooks.
Tearing apart Christian Cage sent them on, and now, wow, Hook, and making a hasty
Mine, maybe.
wow, against Christian Cage, but fans the championship, the glamour. JF at World League action in the scored a 6-1 for the first time ever.
Essex, England, weighing 206.
During that breathless, Carl Castagnoli wrestled ahead of Dynasty earlier this
Be honest, Excalibur, but be that as it may. But Will Ospreay, despite the smile on his face, are at full gear. At 3 points. There we go. Quid pro quo, certainly. Get there.
Claudio Will Ospreay, though, the most match could be a double-edged sword for Will. He's going to have to keep up.
Bounty is 1/3 of the AEW. Castle!
3-year veteran. Different championships, over 13 different MLL, 20, 24 international grunt.
And he's never been riders, if you will. Casting, the only entrant in the continent with a victory over the early favourite Ricochet and Brody victory here today.
As for the tough Sasuke,
He's upset about what happened at Full Gear. He's
Will Ospreay as he springs to the top. Oscutter attempted Castagnoli.
Saw it coming. Castagnoli did as well.
Didn't have both legs collected, allowed lands on his feet as Ospreay countered out the uppercut kick. Both men going down, both men this month, live from the Edition Financial Thriller TV on pay-per-view Skank World's End, live on pay-per-view for Continental Classic.
Guys, I want to tell you, Claudio to be able to fend off.
Saying no feeling out process.
Sure, scored a pinfall victory over Will Ospreay. Damaged the neck of Will Ospreay. Ospreay came into his first those types of injuries like the linger.
Tape not there, or perhaps he doesn't want to draw attention to it. And cerebral, if you will, as Claudio.
His, I believe, right or left wrist
That he received straight. Leaping over the steps by Will Ospreay. The creativity. Castagnoli.
You have to really talk about Carl Fleck. He really has gone from strength to strength, feeding arguably the tournament favourite.
Saturday. And the blue league as trying to restore some feeling in that left.
is the single hottest wrestler in AEW.
Growing more and more of his fans, or
Did you just make that up?
Kyle Fletcher's all in the blue league, but right now that left arm completely trapped in the.
I think went for the. There's no way you can complete a submission.
Dropping those steps on Will Ospreay.
Oh, I haven't.
Chops to the chest catcher. Now looking for springboard once again. Cover the leg hooked Ospreay. Will Ospreay looking for 3 more points in the Continental. Can Claudio Castagnoli continue his clog league, or will Ospreay in the midst of finding out? Miss Ospreay comes through, corkscrew.
Take away some of the impact. But not a Switzerland native, still knocked to the mat.
That picture-in-picture break, Tony, was in the grips, feeling effects thereof.
Yeah, I think the story of this match so far by Will Ospreay.
Making it difficult, understandably so, and just victory, 1 point for a draw. As they become more, and
The boot.
Garcia, Kazuchika Okada could beat the hidden blade in store for Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Castagnoli heard the foot spray, finds his feet. Hold. It's cinched in. I'm not sure Ospreay has
Castagnoli right now fighting it off with the grip on his.
to the range, the reach of Claudio Castagnoli.
It's the pin out from the wrist lock.
Section down on the spine, leg hooked.
Corella lift, as you call it, just a dead lift.
You can see from your screen, lactic acid, I'm sure, building up in his.
Castagnoli heave for breath like that. He wrestling, but Will Ospreay to punish Ospreay in the ropes.
I think it speaks to how Castagnoli off guard. And
Yeah, the headbutt stunning through that. Ospreay tucks the feet and
Head of steam. That was a running Europe.
cuts the lifters. Certainly in the States, but right now just
lands one of those on Will Ospreay. It's like a
he shakes.
Big mistake, to be honest with you.
Claudio
doesn't make many of them.
Death Riders now have. With the,
Back up where he feels like he has the advantage.
it's the ropes. Ospreay ducks underneath.
Covering.
But wisely taking himself out of
Left in his body, he used it. 7, 8, 9 seconds rest.
that hidden blade, charging in. Claudio, now
They have not stopped.
to apply more pressure. Again, Ospreay able to. No, Ospreay knife.
Feet right there.
Will Ospreay at 6 points apiece. Final Classic.
That disastrous for Cas. 9 points.
And Castagnoli, of course.
Oh,
Darby Allin. He doesn't care who he gets his hands on. Even
Will Ospreay better send Darby.
Mention next week, Dynamite Holiday Bash. Allen, one-on-one Continental Classic on the line. Next week at Dynamite.
Little nod that time from Darby. Looks bad match next week.
Let's take a look at the updated standings. The table remaining, but right now.
Classic with an incredible win last week over also 1-1 in this tournament.
And you see, this is why I came to AEW. And nothing brings that out quite like the King for the first time ever. Actually one of the toughest guys in this whole tournament. But you know one thing, and although Brody and I, we might be 1-1.
Continental Classic Gold League action, where sure who this is
Well,
we have not seen, but it seems like MJF. New customers bet $5, get 100 DraftKings Sportsbook app, and sign up with promo code at DraftKings. Friday night at AEW Rampage, holding court for who he would be at the Hammerstein Ballroom. It was Matt Ring, but it was a learning tree that left.
Please welcome the challenge, Matt Cardona. Such an incredible reaction when you showed up. But given what we just saw, do you feel like
I belong here? And everybody, I've been saying it for years, I am always ready. I've been busting my ass to reinvent myself. Opportunity of my career versus Chris Jericho. They laid me out. They sent me a message, and I'm glad, but I'm not going to wait around. So how about this, Brian? I say I'm always ready, and I am. A little taste of what's in store for Final Battle.
Matt Cardona, Final Battle, but it sounds like the bet paid 10-9 Central on TNT.
And the winner will face MJF at World 194 pounds.
And Tony Schiavone, a stipulation as appealing as that may sound to you and I, men want. And unfortunately for them,
and not only to get to MJF, but a diamond-encrusted ring. There's a lot on the other end waiting.
Driving here in Kansas City, seeing him in the flesh. You know he's going to be.
you're going to be stepping in the ring to be going one on World's End? Of course, you guys have so much history.
Now, hold on, man. We don't need to do like idiots fighting each other when this Melvin's not even.
Al, I know you're going to go fight out there, but look,
you should have thought about that before letting.
It's clear to Kinga for what happened to Roderick Strong at full.
Making his 106 pounds.
I think he was correct what he said. Playing and even playing on the big screen here, down at the mat.
Adam Cole revealed on MJF after
MJF before MJF could do the same.
Adam Cole.
If MJF opened up to anybody else.
Adam Cole with control of the wrist of Kyle over lifetime. These two men holding a very narrow. But prior to that, one of the biggest battles in tag team wrestling with the Young Bucks from coast to coast from Los Angeles as Future Shock were. I mean, they were.
Certainly, they were long time again.
Into this.
Both have worn the Ring of Honor World
Championship right there of how familiar they are.
Ring as tag team partners or as adversaries. Drives together, talking about strategy.
They both suffered significant. See whether that plays into this matchup, whether that's him out for a long time.
It's off this Juji Gatame as not content to find out the roll-up.
Again, you're seeing the familiarity of these knowing each other very, very well. And I don't know.
The switch. Picture Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly. On one here tonight, live on Dynamite. MJ live from the Addiction.
United. And of course, Battle Ring. They would like that diamond.
Coming up on December 28th. And fans, you can join us at the bottom of your screen. Panama Sunrise. No one another, but the really just barely kicking out.
Yep. Daunted. There goes Adam Cole.
Certainly Cole resilient thus far.
Faked for the super kick. We're going to shoot a single leg. And O'Reilly,
seamless off. And now looks to go to the chop.
Pop, he hits it with such precision. Boom, avoided by O'Reilly. The fake strike. Cole commenting on it, Nigel.
Yeah, didn't connect. Endured plenty of punishment in the matches now.
And remember, this is all about December 28th, live on pay-per-view. It's a MF has been successfully able to dock just 3 seconds of his forward. And now the Brainbuster transitioning. He just tacked. Ankle. And Cole has to be thinking
to the ankle from the arm.
Did you see the rope? He let go of the ankle.
To World's End to challenge. Coming up on December 28th.
Kyle O'Reilly may regret not holding to that while he had the chance. More on the top rope. He won't get us.
That's what he's looking for there, Nigel. Getting the damn. That shows you exactly what.
O'Reilly and Adam Cole.
Got him in position.
There, neck. Adam Cole accelerates over
around it. Otherwise, Cole can maneuver out of the hole.
Here.
Cole making that desperate crawl.
Look at this. O'Reilly the opportunity to reverse out.
O'Reilly to the outside, but now O'Reilly sweeps out the O'Reilly with his knee and the thrust.
A combination of the extension of the leg and O'Reilly.
Perhaps the cranium. Either way.
Trouble here as referee Paul Turner dazed.
Gotta make sure that O'Reilly can adequate.
MJF. That O'Reilly now. The cover. 2. Catching the 10. Up and the win.
Cole.
He gets a shot.
Adam Cole getting December 28th.
He wanted to prevent it. MJF has blamed Adam Cole for Adam in ring coming up on the 28th.
As Adam Cole, MJF is on Saturday, December 20th.
Not the outcome. MJF won hole in his stocking this Christmas.
The holidays.
He does not want O'Reilly, but Roderick Strong is falling out between Adam. Earlier tonight, and Tony defends his AEW World Assist from F.
So as we were set North Carolina, January 1st, Fight for the Fallen, one of Hurricane Helene that washed away towns, that washed away communities, and now Asheville back up from the ground up. Because nothing.
You know, January 1st might go down as the ever. Dynamite will be simulcast ever. AEW comes to Asheville Wrestling back to our city. And a big of our shows up January 1st. We put our names in that communication last week. And that was with you, Devin. But if it's reversed and you will be in the middle of the ring, Mock, have a conversation with us. We'll see.
We rode to World's End and next Wednesday in Unabashed with 2 massive matches. Anna Jay, plus in one of the most anticipated faces, Darby Allin. This and all, WGIX.com.
Hi guys, here, and this is a New York Minute. Washington Heights, the meatpacking district, and apparently you're not happy that we left you laying from New York last week on Rampage, and you wanted to the king of the Big Apple, but you dumbass, with Chris Jericho on Ring of Honor, available at for a contract signing, making our match. See, you're getting as Mayor Bloomberg said, New York City. But there's a big difference between dreams. You think you're going to walk out of the Hammerstein Ballroom. Ain't going to happen. Because you're not ready for Brian Keith.
On the King of New York, and I'm here.
A learning tree lesson from us to you, Matt. New York Minute. Thanks, guys.
Look at the updated Ashton Yoli tender on tonight. Straight victories in the semifinals.
How many people in AEW?
You can see how much this
way ahead of the pack.
Danny G.
Rope driver.
Mark Briscoe is each man trying to get their first. These men are fighting to get 3 facing Darby Allin.
On TNT off of his victory over Gargano at Dynamite Holland earlier today.
Spectacular car crash, and my question: Riders have failed, and if so, is the question?
Think of John Moxley and the Death Riders and with everything that makes AEW AEW. Barrett wrestled Dream and essentially ended his career. That was the backbone of this place. And because for many, this is the first time that they've ever lived that they don't do anything about it. A little reckless, a little impulsive. The blood, the violence about it.
And all this is going on time of the year for this company.
You know, when I'm out there and putting everything on the line. I need to win this turn. I think it represents the passion of AEW. And you know, he fails to remember that this is the company that let Sting go on his own terms. So he keeps telling himself all these lies. Fools you better.
Some strong. They meet one-on-one gold league action.
One fall with a 20-minute time limit. 8 pounds.
Excalibur, if I could just put a round life in this sport. He is as level-headed as anyone ever. Great leaders in AEW, to be honest with you.
That could do inside the ring and what he risks inside. But right now, Guinness. We are just moments over in the Gold League.
Frank Castagnoli or this man headed to the ring now.
And his opponent, under 85 pounds.
Brody King, a man who, of 3 additional points in the Continental Board, to look back, he has to accumulate those points, earn that spot in the finals for the Continental Classic.
Of doing it, of him.
Yeah, with that match, King earned his first 3 points by virtually, Tony. I mean, you even addressed it in your conversation after that car crash at Full Gear.
That was crazy. I think that Brody King is only a great tag.
Wow.
He's unbelievable.
Say another example. Wrestle in the Continental Classic. The matches, and wow, that is certainly his hand early. We said, I hold all.
MVP's card from the Hurt Syndicate that he gave. Now he is building something here in AEW. He said MVP in the press. Harris by Ricochet, taking down shoulder to the midsection by Ricochet.
Classic clash of styles. Of Ricochet against the power that you.
Brody just maneuvering Ricochet, winner of the that will meet in the semifinals of the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us in the final of the Continental Classic and be determined by Ricochet leaping off the barricade.
Yeah, the winner of the Continental Classic will have to wait.
The working run, I should say, by Ricochet, blocked by Brody. And Brody sending.
Absolute
Brody King. But we will stick with the act. We're back live is brutalizing Ricochet in the of 3 more points. Both men at the top of the table. Suplex using Ricochet.
Bring it. Ricochet did, and that's what he got.
Ricochet kicking out. And Nigel, Tony, you were back as a tag team with men last year's Continental Classic, coming away to a winner. Eddie Kingston in last of his first AEW championship. 1 victory from him.
certainly that as Boyd drops down the usually fast moving.
Looking for that lariat. Ricochet. He did Ricochet.
Tip of the choke.
Again. Ricochet lowered the bridge. Brody in the face.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
And takes out Brody
on top of him, which was the best thing to do.
And now Ricochet looking to maneuver. Brody King back. Springboard. The cover. Oh, Brody kicking.
I'm going to say that perhaps Ricochet played a good, forcing Brody King to expend energy early in the
powerful legs that Brody was getting kicked in the face.
Ricochet. Oh, look at that, the kick. Brody King, is he going to take his next 3? Pull out. And the Action Championship title match. Mariah May, the Chyna Shirakawa, tonight's Dynamite. Ricochet counters, roll up.
I think it's going to take something like that to get the win. Another brutal knee.
This Ricochet, I know he's got some power.
Elbow.
And the corner. And we know what this usually means to Cannonball on target. 3 points. No! And somehow it out.
Give Ricochet.
Rather decision from Ricochet. I'm not sure if he would say, but the right arm was right there to make a statement to prove a point. I can still kick out much longer.
That's right, Ricochet. Main Brody King. The chop to the chest. Maybe I spoke too soon. Brody King. Looking for the power. The powerbomb drop. Top sight. Shooting.
What on earth?
Searching for that sleeper. Trying to grabbing onto the ropes. Referee Rick Knox.
Brody King was desperately holding to the top turn.
Now going over that top. Maybe stagger. No!
Chopped him out a minute.
And now Brody King.
Ricochet building at the. Oh!
Yeah, he's going to fall.
For sure. With the chin. Situation loaded up. That spirit gun. Look at it, still moving after that spirit gun.
Wants to make sure.
As Ricochet and makes it through.
That was an incredible effort. Beaten most of the match.
Himself tied at the top. Look at the updated points of beat the Gold League. But right.
Good evening, everybody.
Private party stays in the vault.
Oh, winter is coming.
Honestly, you know why? Because I actually,
Leo. Yo, let the 2 of us get some of that.
all you.
I ain't talking about the shots.
We talking about this. Well, let me tell you what I want from Santa Claus. Tell me,
Guys, let's have a little chat.
Darius, remind me, how many? I think it was 0.
Battle Royal.
Let me think about it.
Perfect solution. How about y'all 2 face AEW World Tag Team Championship? What do y'all say?
No, I feel.
had something to say. Shirakawa will championship next.
What Texas? We bring you All In.
We came to bring the here at All In.
You guys are going to be part.
Hey, Bobby, you heard people? And tickets will be officially on sale.
There is nothing that you could do.
Globe Life Phil.
We're going to remind
Coming right here next year.
Tickets and exclusive VIP packages are on now. For more information. Hour of thousands. AE 2025 from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tickets and exclusive VIP packages are on now. For more information.
The TBS champion Mercedes Moné will challenger Anna Jay. Champion, the CEO, just say hello to your C. And thank you both for agreeing to no physical times. And today actually marks your before we get into your match against Anna next week on Wednesday, Japan Strong Women's Championship against.
I'm so proud of you. I'm also really proud of all your gutsiness and that you went to Japan to train. I think that's just so cute. Started, you know, by the time I was, and now I'm the greatest TBS champion. I'm going to show you that there is a price to pay when you.
Hold on, you are not going into face. You're going to stay here and listen to what legends. And I admire what you do in the underdog, but that's fine. Keep proving people wrong. Mistake. I am going to capital 3 seconds.
The AEW Women's Division with a
complicated woman.
When we've seen smashed bottles, broken bloody kisses, and we've only just
not give her a chance.
May versus Mina Shirakawa. Tuesday, December 11th, Kansas City.
A 16-minute time limit is for World Champion Japan, Mina.
Athletes here in All Elite Wrestling match away from claiming
for. She's gorgeous. She has stopped. She is dynamite in the ring. If I could, like the next lady.
And her opponent, defending AEW, the Glamour.
One man's backstabber.
And you have an opportunity to get very revealing words. He does all of these awful things is to bring out driven, the most motivated version of her opponent. Paper thin excuse for being a horrible person, but
Renee Paquette getting to the bottom in love and wrestling. Tonight we will see the real Mina. She's talking about offering to sweep a smoke.
A ring, right hands being exchanged as Mina Shirakawa, Mariah May.
And look, oh, some trash world title bout. We're going to stay with them.
Takes as Mina Shirakawa getting out.
Leon has both got Shirakawa by a couple.
Advantage for Mina Shirakawa. And now, historically speaking, they have only, it was Mariah May that took the victory that annual round robin tournament akin to the Shirakawa for leg lock. Mariah May taking herself to the floor here tonight in Kansas City.
Now, yeah, Mariah May holding that.
Maybe thinking suplex on the floor, but Mariah sends Mina Shirakawa. Mariah, handful of hair, and Mina, the Glamour, Mariah May. Shirakawa into the barrier.
Over both champion and challenger and EW Women's Champion, and certainly statuesque, demure, once in a generation star. Who does?
Mina struggling to get upright on the floor after the referee Aubrey Edwards giving the count to Mina's title match.
You know, this event this year had changed hands.
Oh, for that kick. Now Mina around, or maybe. Look at this. Mina Shirakawa, the fifth in our main event.
We're coming for your head. Patriarch of AEW.
Live Saturdays at 8 on TNT.
Way we are looking to decide the AEW challenge by her former friend. The kiss to the side of the head comes back with the enziguri.
And we're at the top of the title bout with Thunder Rosa watching on.
Enjoying the action tonight in our main event. World's End coming up on Saturday, December. All of the action on Triller. December 28th for World's End.
Get out, man.
Now May with the height advantage, the reach advantage. A strike. Back fist and both women rush from Mina Shirakawa allows
the energy tank almost empty as proud. The resilient, the winning her.
Drop kick to the back of the knee. We saw that figure four applied in the early game plan. Backdrop suplex. And Mariah May remains AEW. All that work on Rana. Mariah looking to close that distance. The running knee strike. Takes the lariat, intercepts it. Drives the champion down, Mina. A great cover in my estimation, Nigel.
That's setting up for the glamorous drop. Do even more damage.
Mina, the cover.
And a Christmas miracle.
The women's world champion by accident. Tony just said. Down the middle. And Mariah.
Shot to your right, Excalibur, on target.
Hey, the cover. Chiricahua still alive in our middle.
Mayday, Mayday. Come on, Mariah.
To her feet, struggling to put Mayday perhaps. No. And Chiricahua and Mina. And now that glamour all begins. Put her up.
Yes.
And Mina throw. Sure. As Mina's days and Storm and the win.
World champion, the Glamour.
Of a win by the world champion.
And the former AEW.
Wait a second. Tony Storm.
Can't believe what I'm seeing. In less than 11 seen her since Wembley. We haven't seen the champion. And all elite
was passed.
Tezkor xabari Sirdaryo tumanidagi 2-maktabda 2 o'quvchi qiz va o'qituvchi janjali aks etgan video tarqaldi. Shu va shu kabi xabarlarni o'tkazib yubormaslik uchun hoziroq video ostida like va notifikatsiya tugmalarini bosib qo'yishni unutmang. Ma'lumotlarga ko'ra, voqea 7-oktyabr kuni Sirdaryo tumanidagi 2-maktabda sodir bo'lgan. Videoda o'quvchi qizlar o'qituvchi ayolga qo'l ko'tarib, sochidan tortganini, o'qituvchi ham ulardan birining sochini tortganini ko'rish mumkin. Voqeaga guvoh bo'lgan boshqa o'qituvchilar ularni ajratishga harakat qilgan. Holat Sirdaryo viloyati maktabgacha va maktab ta'lim boshqarmasi va soha mas'ullari nazoratiga olingan. O'rganish ishlari olib borilmoqda. Avvalroq Sirdaryoda o'qituvchi 1-sinf o'quvchisini qo'liga igna sanchish bilan jazolagani haqida xabarlar tarqalganda, surishtiruv davomida yuqoridagi holat tasdig'ini topmagan. Butun O'zbekiston bo'ylab maktablarda kuzgi ta'til vaqti e'lon qilindi. Maktablarda birinchi chorak yakuni va kuzgi ta'til vaqti ma'lum bo'ldi. Umumta'lim maktablarida 4-noyabrdan 10-noyabrgacha kuzgi ta'til beriladi. 10-noyabrdan navbatdagi chorak boshlanadi.
Thunder Rosa and Mina Chiricahua ahead of their match.
I was in the ring with Mariah May, I beat you. 2, it's me, 0 them. So I think you are an excellent professional wrestler and athlete. Eres una naqueteando más tazuelas. So it will be either way. But there's one thing is not going to change. It's alive and well. And as long as scratch, I'm going to crawl once again. So Renecita are going to need it.
Thunder Rosa and fans, stick it against Tag. And this one will blood.
Look at the count of orange. Blade Runner stalking around Jay White.
Oh my God!
Cassidy! We haven't seen Cassidy since Buck shot to Cage.
Just hovering.
What?
Among a world champion to the ring now.
W world champion, even more Moxley.
They made it. This is not. Moxley has been brutal in his Death Riders. Running Roddy is safe, and I do mean around. We've seen the end of Bryan Danielson. As you saw, a number of riders.
What a moment all 3 men came together on AEW. I thought it was that I've been a part of.
Then let's talk, Ohio, about people who don't. There's not a single AEW world champion. They think they, but they don't. To make the sacrifices, they have to put themselves in harm, shine it up real nice and hold it up over them. Frankly, none of them deserve. It's my responsibility to make sure guys like One hell of a wrestler. I had a lot of him as a wrestler. I do. But Jay White about what it takes to be champion. Hangman Page. Here, he'll play himself right out of the game. But none of these guys want it. And then there's Orange. We found out at Full Gear exactly. His peers hoped, not the one foretold of in the problem. My only regret is that I let Orange Cassidy. I'm going to tell you this one time, and I'm going to tell you. And full of talk, full of a bunch of, and I don't bluff. Orange Cassidy, if you, I will take you off the.
Darn right he's not. He is not going to be full. That winner is coming. T-Mobile Center. Together against Jay. He rolls right in, nonchalant, staring him down. Your answer, Jon Moxley.
I can live, but you as the AEW World Champion. So I'm going to stop until World Champion. The only way I stop.
Wow. Wow. What is he thinking? Be careful what you ask.
As brazen as they come, as Moxley is laying the wood. You know, he's got his thumbs in the eyes.
There's no one to blame apart from Jon Moxley and his Death Riders when you're going to get ripped.
God, what are they doing with him?
So it's funny because to go down in history to be the best, we have fought to be this, and then changed everything. It's not about wrestling anymore.
And January 1st is a pretty monumental day, and on streaming for Max. We're spearheading that Asheville event that's to raise money, to raise awareness.
What? Worst things that I've ever seen.
What is this? Some kind of chemical drain or
FTR!
Here we go.
All right, we got it.
What end up like him?
Walk out too.
to lead it. Speaking of the...
Oh, you guys are facing each other on Collision. Mark, you still have 0 point time around.
See, Renee, you know, personally, 2 years in a row now, I got it. Sometimes I sit around, I get down on myself. But then I say no, in the case. So, and that's what I plan to do tomorrow night. I got to do it to you, man. I got this.
What I like about you, Mark, you stay positive. Fortunately for you, I do the same. Tomorrow, I'm the leader of the Blue League. I'm gonna give you everything I got. I hope you do the same.
Luck, guys.
My goodness, Corbin Burns here with us.
In the podium, he is the T.N. Garcia!
He did media yesterday with Swerve Strickland. But right now we are joined. One thing that in the Blue League, that is not out.
How about that, Kyle Fletcher? 4 points, Continental Classic. We are ready. A little unpredictable. It worries me. Matchups that I've seen in the Blue League here.
Those matches, but this match himself, because he desperately needs points.
He thinks he sucks at Continental Classics?
Well, he said, I think we all agree there's nothing that, quote-unquote,
a champion, multiple-time ring
champions, former champions in this tournament, gold. These men have held our current TNT champions. Fans want to remind you, as we always do, because stay with this action, for as long as the time limit draw, each man would get a point. Garcia 5. Windberger, that's
nothing to sneeze at.
You got to stay up with early on. And right now,
Mark on the mat.
Now Garcia, a little pat. Okay,
we're loose.
Look at that response. Clearly, his mathematics is not the only thing.
Doesn't mind a slap in the chest, guys.
Old earlier, and of course, they answered his critics.
And tonight, the confidence been building week after week.
with a drop kick. Here comes Briscoe again.
Weirdo.
Even before that, as Mark Briscoe eyes.
Certainly a risk from Briscoe. Didn't stand in there very long, did it?
Oh, good.
Mark Briscoe's knee. Have to explain everything.
To get away from you quickly, Danny. Come on now.
Sleeper hold applied here. Here goes Garcia. Knee in the back and down.
Garcia fired up. As that was Perry has certainly bolstered the comp. You've seen that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's championship against Jack Perry. Flying high. That's what I mean. Feeling good.
One of the great things about the Classic is you'll case in point to people, two fan favourites, and at the moment evenly among the two.
This match, I love it to be on the floor like this.
A kick in the face and
Danny, you don't want to be down here.
Fighting back with a big forearm chop. He better get down in because right now, fans can't aggressive physical matchup we are seeing.
You know you got 20 minutes to get it done.
This is wasting time.
Drop kick and fans the picture.
Dance. Saturday night, boys. A huge fan of staying out here on the floor with Mark Briscoe.
You know what? Any match is really unpredictable.
That the way Mark Briscoe impact, but they've hurt his knees in doing.
Get him down on the mat.
I mean, that says it all. You can hear tonight.
You had a chance to talk to Daniel.
Oh, absolutely. Just trying to ride.
He was doing there. He was raking the guys.
There's a nastiness to your point, Nigel. There's when he's focused, he can take it to another. This is Tony. Raking across. Dragon Tamer.
Fighting it well.
I don't mind going for it. Why not?
Almost trying to trust here by Garcia. That time by Mark Briscoe. Have a bloody nose here. I'm not sure.
At some point, all of it's going to go out the window. Mark my words.
Briscoe, Daniel Garcia. Garcia got right out of it.
Darby with a win. Kyle Fletcher with a win.
Fletcher now with 9 in the blue. Daniel Garcia had a steam Middle Classic on Collision. Capacity crowd watching on. Down goes Daniel Garcia.
Who had a great opening match against getting a draw there. He's got to follow him.
8-minute draw with Okada.
Cannot affect protostar Kyle Fletcher.
Now where the time in ring. You go, hold on, Danny. Hold on, Danny.
The TNT champion Garcia, like a man who's been putting that money.
Mark Briscoe.
This guy's a menace.
That's what he's trying, and right now Daniel's fighting for his
count out. What are we talking about here, Briscoe?
For his high IQ, even though.
And that's both men are down, fans in Texas. It's a very special AEW. Be there live with our CEO. Be there, Darby Allin. And Photo Ops will celebrate tickets going on site on AEW's Facebook. And
both men back in the ring, count of 5.
Back and forth.
They're going to be exchanging with Mark Briscoe. Up.
The near side ropes.
I know if I was in a...
That's what I'm talking about.
Hard to. This is what I'm talking about. Little snap ahead. Look at Jeff. This is big. Oh!
And to that point, both men are going to have to start pulling out some big ones.
Let's get a cover.
The fans, these are fighting, and we are saving the best for last. World's End, same night. The final 3 matches, Saturday, December 28th, in X.com, and of course, exclusive.
Saving the best.
Mark Briscoe, get Danny on the floor.
Let's see what Briscoe's going to come up with now.
To his feet.
That's why.
Far side ropes. Running leverage. You can see Mark Briscoe spent.
Briscoe now
scout too. I don't think we talked about exploder.
We got to do something here.
Oh, got it.
Woo! And hooking the leg. Briscoe's able to get one up.
The last 2 weeks for Garden.
I think he loves it that. And look how low
suplex attempt. Briscoe.
That's Valley Driver. Well, you know what?
Briscoe got caught.
Still in it here. Guys, what a main event.
You're not kidding. These two remarkable athletes just trying to get the win.
You nailed them. Cover.
Whoa. Daddy Magic.
That one felt good, guys.
Make your own jokes.
Over here. That pile.
He's trying to end this one.
Man, we're going for.
I'm thinking the way that Garcia to do to get these 3.
And the red. The match to go.
The froggy boat.
We got a corner, guys. Jackknife. 1, 2. I'm losing it over here, gentlemen.
Cradle. Ooh.
The fight.
And they are doing just that.
Let's follow it up.
Briscoe
Brought him to his feet, but that was all.
is holding on to the ropes.
It's a miracle.
Goals.
And what a tournament this is.
His old book of tricks.
2, 3. Mark Briscoe gets his answer. Let's take a look.
Briscoe getting way ahead of the pack.
Yes, sir. What a fudge other.
I don't want to say I'm surprised. Yes.
Next week, close start time. Tickets, yes. The countdown
All right,
on
Danny.
sale for AEW starting Monday. Good.
Tezkor xabar O'zgidromet erta uchun ob-havo prognozini e'lon qildi. Shu va shu kabi xabarlarni o'tkazib yormaslik uchun hozirgi video ostida like va podpisatsiya tugmalarini bosib qo'yishni unutmang. O'zgidromet ertaga kuzatiladigan ob-havo haqida ma'lumot berdi. Toshkent shahrida havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 6-8 daraja, kunduzi 23-25 daraja bo'ladi. Qoraqalpog'iston Respublikasi Xorazm viloyatida havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 5-10 daraja, kunduzi 22-27 daraja bo'ladi. Buxoro va Navoiy viloyatlarida havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 7-12 daraja, kunduzi 23-28 daraja bo'ladi. Toshkent, Sirdaryo, Jizzax va Samarqand viloyatlarida havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 5-10 daraja, kunduzi 20-25 daraja bo'ladi. Qashqadaryo va Surxondaryo viloyatlarida havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 10-15 daraja, kunduzi 25-30 daraja bo'ladi. Andijon, Namangan, Farg'ona viloyatlarida havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 5-10 daraja, kunduzi 18-23 daraja bo'ladi. Tog'oldi va tog'li hududlarda havo biroz bulutli bo'ladi, yog'ingarchilik kutilmaydi. Harorat kechasi 3-8 daraja, kunduzi 13-18 daraja bo'ladi. Tezkor xabari o'qituvchi birinchi sinf o'quvchi qizning qo'liga igna sanchgani o'z tasdig'ini topdimi? Shu va shu kabi xabarlarni o'tkazib yormaslik uchun hozirroq video ostida like va podpisatsiya tugmalarini bosib qo'yishni unutmang. Avvalroq ijtimoiy tarmoqlarda Sirdaryo viloyatidagi maktablardan birida o'qituvchilar tomonidan igna sanchish bilan jazolanayotgani haqida xabarlar tarqalgan edi. Mazkur holat yuzasidan Sirdaryo viloyati Ichki ishlar boshqarmasi rasmiy munosabat bildirdi. Qayd etilishicha, Sirdaryo viloyati Ichki ishlar boshqarmasining 102 qisqa raqamiga Andijon viloyati Andijon tumanida yashovchi fuqaro Sirdaryo tumanidagi 27-sonli maktabning 1-sinfida o'quvchi qizning qo'liga o'qituvchisi igna tiqqan va hojatxonaga chiqarmasdan ta'ziq o'tkazgani ma'lum qilingan. Holat yuzasidan tergovga qadar tekshiruv harakatlari olib borilgan. Surishtiruv davomida mutaxassislar tomonidan ushbu maktabning 1-E sinf o'quvchilari hamda ularning ota-onalari bilan suhbat o'tkazilganda, suhbatda ishtirok etgan 28 nafar o'qituvchisi tomonidan hech qanaqa qo'pollik qilinmagani, qizchani urishmagani, unga igna tiqmaganini bildirgan. Surishtiruv davomida yuqoridagi holatlar tasdig'ini topmagan. Ota-onalar tomonidan esa o'qituvchi ijobiy tavsiflangan. Mazkur holat yuzasidan voyaga yetmagan qizchaga olgan tan jarohati yuzasidan ekspertiza tayinlangan. Bildirilishicha, surishtiruv ishlari davom ettirilmoqda. Eslatib o'tamiz, avvalroq Toshkent shahrining Sergeli tumanidagi 277-maktabning 1-sinf rahbari xato qilgan o'quvchilarni jazolash uchun ularning qo'llariga igna va samarit sanchib tan jarohati yetkazgani xabar qilingandi. Shundan so'ng o'qituvchi ishdan bo'shatildi va unga nisbatan jinoyat ishi qo'zg'atildi.